So, welcome back. It's another day in the same place. It's almost the same day, but a week ago I was here, so I'm at Frisseboda. Wednesday, it's just after lunchtime, so I will have a coffee soon. Weather is, it's overcast. Tomorrow seems to be forecast for sun and maybe 13-14 degrees. I think it's about 12 degrees now. There is no wind where I'm at. I can hear some of the waves down at the beach, but otherwise it's nice and calm. And got the big tent and the wood stove. So I will have the wood stove going on later on this afternoon or tonight. My very much loved Snow Peak. And the reason is because 2 legs and you use the canister as one support leg. So you got big base area. And another small, my backup burner, small Snow Peak, titanium I think it is, parts of it. The other things are probably aluminum and brass. Anyway, that's always a backup. Got my coffee. All good for the moment. I think I got shadow behind, but there is a bit of sunshine for the moment and dark clouds over the Baltic Sea. Looks like rain. I think maybe there was a forecast for maybe potential rain for an hour or two this afternoon, but we'll see. I have a big tent. I have a wood stove. Not that I need it because it's still warm. So about tent, I'm in many ways I do love freestanding tent, just because the space and everything. But they're stupid when it's raining. I don't have a tunnel tent yet, I would say. That might happen. But don't really know when to use it. I've got my Hilly Staika, which is excellent. Quite roomy, sturdy, can take all kind of weather. And for car camping, the Pomoli is a good one. And one tent I've used quite much this year is the previous Snow Peak tarp tent. Can't remember the name, but it's a big tarp, and at the back you have a small tent. So you start with put up the tarp and then just connect the tent. So it works fine even if it's rainy. Then you got the tarp. That's been kind of a favorite. And I haven't used, got another Snow Peak Amenity, I think it's called. Quite big. Almost freestanding. Well, the inner is with a fly on top. It's used that quite much previous. It's quite spacey for one or for two. You can have two cots. It's too heavy to carry for hiking. For pure hiking, mostly use my Durston X-Mid or X-Mud, as I call it, after one trip when everything was just muddy. Just because packable size and weight, just above a kilo, a trekking pole tent. I've got a nature hike tent as well, a hot tent, which is also a little bit too big for hiking, but easy to set up, quick, freestanding, big vestibule. I would say it's a one-person tent. You could squeeze in two, but then you're close. I think its width is 120, 130, 130 maybe, which is a bit tight, what I think, because then that means you got your sleeping bag close to the inner walls and condensation, two people in a quite small tent, or you have to open everything and hope for there's some breeze coming through. Inner is just mesh, but still, it's good, very good for one. And yeah, so I don't miss tents. There's always room for more tents, but I think that has to be a tunnel, because that could still be good for hiking, and you got a vestibule area which is quite big if you cook, and if it's wet and rainy, you could store things without having inside a tent. We'll see. Not today, not tomorrow. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and just chill out for a while. I have been using these Bigfoot bushcraft fire plugs for some years, and yeah, they've been good. They are good, and they last a long time, especially when you buy lots of them. And some fat wood. Easier to get in these bags. So this is, I buy kiln dried birch wood. Some of them are almost too big, but this model of Winnowell Woodlander, I think it's called. This is the large version, so it can handle pretty big. Yeah, so it's soon 4:30. I'm actually getting hungry, so I'm thinking about having an early dinner and maybe some snacks later on, or if I stay up late, which I doubt, I have some sausages. So bit of salt. Pepper seems to be a bit moisture, so I need to toast my buns. I'm not sure that came out right. My burger buns, I mean. And got cheese, but I need to get my so in the middle of cooking, my wife called. She's just got out of her job on her way home, and first one would be ready now. And we'll put that on the side. Yeah, there we go. One burger. All right, this is not the kind of YouTube video where you will have to watch me eat, but so I'll bring back 5:30. Had my cheeseburger. Now I'm feeling like a stuffed turkey. It was good, as always. Tastes good when you're outdoors cooking. And I'm the only one in this area, so it will be a quiet night, an early night. The whole point with this trip was just to do nothing more than relax and relax again. So that's what I'm up to. I put the food in my car, which is just in that direction, not too far away, because there might be animals smelling the food. There was actually, I can't remember, last winter I think it was, I woke up in the middle of the night and there was a small mice inside the tent, which I don't really need. I can afford to give them some food, of course, but I don't want them to start chewing on my stuff. And there are wild boars and foxes and probably other animals as well, seagulls for sure, since we're just by the sea. So it's too hot inside the tent for the food, and well, we're in the south of Sweden, so I don't need a beer bag. So it was more convenient to just put it in the car. Good morning. Or it's a bit late for morning. It's soon 11:30. Woke up at 20 to 8 and it was so beautiful. A bit of mist and sunrise, and it was really beautiful. So a good night of sleep. Just had a coffee with a friend who came by. He's off again, and I will slowly start to pack up everything and head back. But it was a very nice trip, and weather is beautiful. Blue sky, 12 degrees, basically no wind, just a bit of sun from the waves. So relaxing, really. That's the whole idea with these camping trips. Getting outdoors and feel good. So yeah, maybe next week there will be a trip again. Most likely, I'm pretty sure, since I'm still out of job. And during the weekdays, it's fine. With the weekends, I prefer to spend them with my wife. But she's still working, so in the middle of the week, like this. Today it's Thursday. So it's perfect to use the opportunity, and I think I said it before. In many ways, I kind of prefer autumn winter camp. There is something very nice being inside a big tent and the wood stove and cook, and the element from cold outside and warm inside, and it's dark, so it's relaxing. There was a full moon yesterday, and it was so strong. It cleared up around 10 or 10:30 p.m. So there were shadows from the full moon when you were outdoors. It was spectacular. But then I fell asleep, so I didn't get to see the Milky Way. Otherwise, I had plans to put up the camera and let it record. But I didn't, because I fell asleep. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee now and then start to pack up, as I said. So until most likely next week. See you then. Cheers.